This is Easy617 God back with another Dynasty video. This is my FSU Dynasty. Today I'm taking on BYU. We are 0-2. Can't afford to lose this game and become 0-3. Need to get in the win column today. Please like the video, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy. So unfortunately the audio didn't record on this video, so I'm going to probably just have to talk all the way through or come in at certain parts. So on first down, I come out in just a basic cover 3 match. I just want to kind of get an idea, see what type of player he is or what he likes to do. And clearly off rip, we can tell that he's a scrambler. 2nd and 1, he comes out, looks like he checks into a run. He picks up a first down or a good, first down. He comes out. I come out in cover 2 man. Looks like he goes for a run. We go ahead and shoot the gap, and he loses 3 yards. On 2nd down, he comes out. I think I'm in quarters. He comes out and hits me with a crossing route. He gets a first down and a little bit more. Hits me with a spin and then breaks the tackle. On first down, looks like I come out in quarters again, shade down. We're able to get in there with our defensive tackle and stop the run. Second down, looks like he's motioning into some type of RPO. He go ahead and hits the running back on the flat play. Picks up 2 yards. 3rd and 8, he comes out in a 3-by-1 look. So I'm in a cover 2 blitz. I go ahead and man up the corner. He burns the corner I manned up on a little crossing or drag route. On 4th and inches, I suspect he's just going to do a QB sneak. I didn't really do a good job of mugging the gap in order to try to stop it, so he go ahead and converts. 1st and 10, he comes out, he gets a good run, he goes for 10 yards and gets a first down. He's close to getting inside my red zone. Next play, I come out in a blitz. I want to see if he can read, how fast he can make a read, but he ended up running the ball and getting another first down for about 12 yards. On 1st and 10, I come out in a looks like cover 3. He makes a few audibles, motions the wide receiver again. He's able to break up the middle for a scramble and somehow spin out on my linebacker with a 74 speed quarterback. First and goal, I come down out in a shaded down cover 2. He checks into a run. I'm able to stop him on the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal, I come out in a cover 0 blitz. I think he's going to run. Yeah, he runs. I stop him for a 1 yard loss. Now, mind you, he's had the ball the whole first quarter, the whole 6 minutes. I haven't come out on offense yet. What I'm trying to do is show blitz just in case he runs. I should have probably contained. He go ahead and scrambles out. We do catch him, but my corner or safety pushes him into the end zone for the touchdown. On first down, I come out, basically create a little drive concept where I'm going to hit the drag or see how he handles it. I go ahead and hit the drag. We're able to go ahead and get a good amount for first down. On first down, I come out in 4 verts. I don't really see anything I like, so I take off and scramble. We go ahead and get a lot of yards. We get to about the 36. On first down, I come out in 4 verts again. I go ahead and put my running back into a Texas route. What I really want to do is see how he defends the seams. So he guards it pretty well, so I go ahead and throw it to my running back on the Texas route. He makes a tough catch. On 1st and 10, I come out in basically a little drive mills concept where I'm looking to either hit the check down drag or the backside dig or maybe the post over the top, depending on what he does. I go ahead and hit the drag. I throw it behind him. He has to come back and stop and get stopped short. On 2nd and 7, I come out in double slants. I go ahead and hit the running back because he's giving me that on the check down. On 1st and 10, I come out and check into a run play, a dive play up the middle. I want to see how he handles the run. We go ahead and get a 5-yard gain. In 2nd and 5, I come out in shallow cross where I'm looking to either hit the drag or the backside dig. I didn't like either route, so I went ahead and scrambled, and I was able to get in for a touchdown. So on first down, I come out in quarters. Probably one of my favorite coverages in the game. It's just good against a lot of things if you know what you're doing. He goes deep against my receiver. We go ahead and get the swat. 2nd and 10, come out in a similar coverage. I think we're in 3-4 and coming out in quarters. We're able to make a good stop on the outside stretch run. On 3rd and 8, I come out in a cover 3. I shade it down just in case he tries to hit the running back or has some drags. He throws it up the middle. We make a hit, and then we're able to pop the ball up and get an interception.
Bitch, is you blind?
On the interception, we're able to return the ball to about his 11. On 1st and 10, we come out in one of my favorite air raid concepts, the mesh concept. We go to the mesh concept. I go ahead and hit my wide receiver over the middle. He stops and makes a tough contested catch. On 2nd and 8, I come out in one of my favorite plays. It's called high-low dig. I'm looking to hit the zig if he's in man coverage. I go ahead and hit the zig for the touchdown. On 1st and 10 with 2 minutes left in the game, I come out in cover 2 and then man up on the backside. I'm expecting him to pass, but he does run. He's able to get about 15 yards. He goes into a hurry up. I check in the cover 3 crowd to try to see what he's doing, if he's going to pass or continue to run. He go ahead and makes one too many audibles. It ends up false starting. I come out on his 1st and 15 play in cover 6, which if you don't know is cover 4 to the strong side and cover 2 match to the weak side. He tries to scramble out. He does get a few yards. Actually, he gets a first down. His quarterback, when I checked his depth chart, has like 74 speed, so even just seeing it then when he comes out and he runs and he gets that amount of yards, it's crazy to me every time. On 1st and 10, he hits looks like the drag. On this 1st and 10 play, I come out in cover 3. Looks like he's doing a 3-by-1. He tries to hit a screen. We're able to not get to it and stop it, and he gets a first down. On 1st and 10, he comes out. He's getting close to the red zone. I don't want him to score or get a touchdown at least. We are able to stop him on the run. On 2nd and 10, he's running a lot of drags and short stuff. He doesn't look like he seems to want to really try to go deep, so I run cover 4 and shade it down. And they go ahead and make a hit on the play and dislodge the ball. So on 3rd and 10, he tries to run a screen ball all over that. We're able to stop him for no gain. 4th and 15, he comes out and takes a field goal, which is smart. He gets his points. He's able to make the 3. On 2nd and 7, I come out. I hit one of this plays that I like. I try to hit a super curl and then a seam to see if I can get one of these plays. I am able to go ahead and hit square for the super curl. But unfortunately, we have no timeouts. I'm spamming circle right here. I wish you can hear it, but I'm tapping circle to try to see if we can get a spike ball so I can have time to kick a field goal, but it doesn't register. So because I didn't get the spike off, it just goes to halftime because of the accelerated clock, and we don't get any points. So 1st and 10, first play of the half, I come out in a QB blast play. I want to try to run the ball more in the second half to, one, I can try to take a lead, get an 11-point lead, and kill some clock. 2nd and 2, we come out and run an inside zone play. We are able to go ahead and run and convert and get a good amount of yards to convert for a first down. So on 1st and 10, I come out in a shallow cross play. I do put my outside wide receiver on a streak just in case. I want to see what he does or what the safety does. But I go ahead and take the drag. 2nd and 7, I come out in the play against high-low dig. The wide receiver absolutely cooks the corner on the zig route, and I'm able to swerve him out and get a touchdown. 1st and 10, his possession, we're up 11. I come out in a cover 3 match. He tries to go ahead and scramble out and hit the running back, which we make a good hit in order to force the ball out. In 2nd and 10, we come out and shade it down, cover 4 drop. He's able to hit me with a good jet pass and get a lot of yards. He gets down to about the 25, or my 25. On first down, he's basically already in the red zone. The goal here is to try to stop him and make him kick a field goal or only go for 3. He does go ahead and run and get about 15 yards. He hurries me up on this play. I think I check into a cover 3 cloud, which I shade down. We cover it up pretty good, but he's once again able to scramble with his 74-speed quarterback for a touchdown. Up 4, put the ball again. About 3 minutes left in the third quarter. I'm going to go ahead and run the ball. We're able to get a pretty good gain up the middle for a first down. First and 10, going to run the inside zone again. We're able to get another first down. It looks like almost breakaway for a touchdown, but he does catch us. On first down, I come out in one of my favorite RPOs, the read Y flat play, where I throw to the tight end. He was able to cover it pretty well. We were only able to get about 1 yard on it. On 2nd and 9, we come out in the RPOs, either to hit the out or the bubble play. We go ahead and hit the bubble. There's nobody out there. We're able to make him miss and then go ahead and score a touchdown. On 1st and 10, he comes out and runs the ball for a 4-yard gain. On 2nd and 6, I come out in quarters again. Well, actually, maybe palms, but I go ahead and spy and contain. So this time we're able to stop his 74 speed QB from gashing. In 3rd and 9, I come out in cover 6. Once again, I go ahead and contain and try to spy to stop the quarterback from taking off and forcing him to make a read. He hits me with a play action. We are able to hit him and make him fumble. Somehow his lineman gets the ball, though. So surprisingly, he punted, so I'm back out with first down. I'm going to run the ball, try to get out of here, kill clock, and score again. We're able to get 9 yards. On 2nd and 1, we come out and run again. He's able to make a pretty good stand. We go ahead and run the ball on an inside zone play. We're only able to, his defensive tackle stuffs us, and we're only able to get inches. On our 3rd and inches, we come out in QB blast. We're able to run it up the middle and get a first down. On 1st and 10, I come out in the RPO read Y flat play again, where we're able to hike the ball and go immediately to the tight end and gain almost a first down, gain about 8 yards. 3rd and 2, we come out and run the ball again. We run straight up the middle. We're able to get a pretty substantial gain for a first down. Once again, 1st and 10, coming out running the ball again. This time we're stood up for no gain. On 2nd and 10, I come back out in the drive concept where we want to hit either the drag or the backside dig or maybe the comeback route. We were able to go to the running back. He gets hit pretty good for a 9-yard gain. 3rd and 1, we run it up the middle with a QB blast. We're able to go ahead and get a first down and make it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, we try to come out and punch it in with a run. He stands us up and we don't really get a gain. On 2nd and goal, we come out in the RPO flat play. We're able to hit the tight end and bounce off the tackle for a lucky touchdown play. On 1st and 10 for him, game's pretty much over at this point, but we come out in cover 3 match. We're able to break on the ball and get a user pick for a pick 6. I'm pretty much going to cut the video here. Nothing really happens after this. GG's to my opponent. This was a much-needed win for my FSU Dynasty. Couldn't afford to start 0-3, especially with recruiting and everything, and championship contender playing such a major factor in the recruiting process. We had dropped to like a C+, maybe just a regular C. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout out to my opponent once again. Good game. My team's a little bit better than his, so it was hard for him to keep up in terms of speed and everything. But until next video, Easy617, God out.